Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope everybody is doing good. Today we are going to talk about again research methodology. In research methodology, I'm going to explain in this session about exploratory research. Okay, in detail, exploratory research we are going to discuss this today. Let us start with the session. I am Pallavi, Assistant Professor of Management. Today going to explain about the exploratory research. As the name itself indicates, this is about exploring things. Okay, it's about the exploring things means we want to know more about our subject or a topic or an individual or a group under study. So that's why we are going to study more about it, right? So that is called as a exploratory research. Next, let us begin. Exploratory research is investigating a problem that has not been studied or thoroughly investigated in past. Okay, we have a topic or a title or a subject under study, but for the research, but that is not, in depth. Nobody has studied about it, or in depth nobody has investigated about it. Then we have to do the exploratory research. So exploratory research conduct to have a better understanding about the existing problem, or it does not give a result. Exploratory research is only to understand and find out the topic or the what area which is under study. Okay, it is not about coming to a conclusion about any research subject. Okay, so exploratory research is an inexpensive because it is not structured, or it is an interactive, and it is an open-ended nature. Because this exploratory research is not structured, or it cannot be conducted step by step. Okay, exploratory research it is depend upon the researcher's ability or researcher interest, how she or he can do the exploratory research. Okay, because it is just to understand the facts, or it is just to understand more about the research which we are going to conduct, right? So that's why it is called as, it is an inexpensive research, and it is a highly interactive research, because we are going to discuss with the experts, or we are going to observe our study object. That's why we are going to call it as a highly interactive. Okay, so it is like, there is a usually no clear relevant information. Why we explore any facts or information? Because we don't have any prior information with us related to the topic or the study which we are going to conduct. That's why, to understand or to know or to find out more facts about the study which we are going to conduct, that we conduct the exploratory research. Okay, so because we don't have any relevant information with us before conducting research, or to go further with the research. Okay, exploratory research will answer the questions like how and why. Okay, that will help the researcher to acquire more knowledge about the, or acquire more information about the particular topic, right? So the absence of relevant information or past research will means that he or she has to study more about the research, more about that topic, and have to explore more thing about the topic. So because we don't have any pure information or pure knowledge about the particular study, that's why we conduct the exploratory research. So it has no predetermined or predefined structure. We said that it is loosely structured, or it is flexible. We have understood that because it is depending upon the ability and interest of the researcher, how much he or she wants to know about the particular topic, or it is like, it is a continuous process until your research gets ends. You are going to explore the new facts, or you are going to acquire new knowledge entire your research, unless you're ending your research with the report writing. Till then, you're acquiring more and more knowledge about the research. That's why it does not go with the step by step or stage by stage. Okay, so because there is no standard of carrying out the exploratory research, it is called as flexible or scattered structure research. Okay, we cannot come to a conclusion based on the exploratory research, because we are only exploring or understanding or finding the facts about more about the topic under study, because we want to understand more about what we are studying, right? We don't want to get to any kind of conclusion. We cannot get to a conclusion only by studying the concepts, theories, or already published research. We cannot come to a conclusion that this is going to be my results, right? Exploratory research more deal with the qualitative data. It is not about collecting quantitative data or numbers or something. It is about collecting the qualitative data. That's why exploratory research will be done. Every research design or every research what we are doing, whether it is a student project or a PhD thesis or organizational research, or a marketing research, we have to do the exploratory research. It is a part of every research, very important part of every research. Okay, exploratory research method is available for data gathering and research. Exploratory research has been classified into primary and secondary research methods. Okay, we are going to conduct the primary, understand what is primary exploratory research and secondary exploratory research. It is based on, it is similar to primary data collection and secondary data collection. So what is the difference means, there we collect only data, but in exploratory research, what we'll do, we primarily understand, find the facts and thoroughly go through with the facts, and we come to an understanding that this is going to be, help, this is going to help my research in the further stages. Okay, primary research method is data collected directly from the subject or an object. Okay, that is called as first hand data collected from the what is the subject under study. It may be if you are observing group of people, or if you are interviewing individual or a group of people or group of organization or one organization, that is called as primary research method. How primary research method would be done? This can be done through observation. Okay, we can directly or indirectly involve ourselves in observation. A researcher will involve themselves in observation. Okay, so in observation, we directly, researcher can come to contact with the object which you are, or a subject which you are under study, or you can indirectly observe the subject which is under study. Okay, next is surveys. So survey is data collected from the subjects, predefined subjects. Okay, this data which collected through surveys can be trends, opinions, and behavior of the people. Okay, interviews. Interview is like, we can go for a structured or unstructured interview. Structured interview with a questionnaire, unstructured interview without questionnaire. Telephonic interview it can be, or it can be direct interview. Nowadays it is like video conferencing, it is happening all over. So this is the one type of conducting primary research, whether you go for survey, observation, interview, or focus group. Focus group is set of people or your set of focused sample, where you're going to understand the characteristics of the that group of group of people. So you're focusing only on that particular sample group. Okay, so this is the four methods which are available to understand about the primary research method of exploratory research. Next is secondary research method, second one. So secondary research method is, which is data which are already available with us, like we can extract the data from newspapers or magazines, articles, papers, etc. Or it can be a books or previous research papers, or it can be your Google articles, in case Wikipedia also. Okay, so these are the various sources or already published theses on the particular topic. So these could be your secondary research sources, where you can understand or investigate or inquire about your area or subject under the study. What are the important exploratory researches? Literature. In discussing the process of research, we have seen that review of literature or literature review, right? So literature is nothing but the available textbooks or publication articles and magazines. If you're going through these articles which are already published with, related to your particular topic or your particular subject which is under study. The same subject or same topic would be published by various authors, or if you want to understand the concepts of a particular subject, then you can go for textbooks and all. So this is literature would be identified through textbooks or published previously published articles or published magazines or many other sources which is in the printed or online format. For next one is online sources. Online sources is the cheapest source nowadays, because by using internet within our home, we can understand that we can identify facts and we can investigate thoroughly about our subject, right? So this can be online sources, can be your online newsletters or some blogs related to your topic, or some social media feeds it may be, but we have to verify social media feeds, right? Then it can be a research articles, online research articles. Okay, it's online research articles, online publication. There are many sources which are available, like you can go to the many various reservoirs, thesis reservoirs, like in India we have Shodh Ganga and all. So this is an online reservoir, online library is available. So if you're going using internet to do the research, using internet to find out the facts or investigate your facts to understand more about your research is one of the online sources. Okay. Then case study method. Case study method is related to your topic. Okay, if your what is the problem under study or a subject under study or a title of your topic related to that topic, if somebody has already done a case study which you can study and you can use it in your research. Okay, that could be like, say for example, a case study could be research that solve a queuing problem in shopping mall. Here problem, the important thing is here is queuing problem. Okay, but I'm doing research about queuing problem in the airport. Okay, queuing problem in the airport. Here queuing problem has been studied in the shopping mall. Maybe the data which we are collecting is from different different subject or different from different object. But the study which we are conducting is queuing problem. So that's why queuing problem of shopping mall, we can use this study and we can study it thoroughly and we can understand about the queuing problem in airport, how maybe it is different, right? In some aspect, but some aspects would be similar. That's why we have to understand it. We can study a case, we can use a case study method to, for your exploratory research. Okay, there are 3 steps in conducting exploratory research. It is not that simple as we say, but it is not it is not restricted that it should exactly go like this, go through these steps. Okay, generally it can be like, first we'll identify problem, like what is the study which we are going to conduct, like it is like what question. Secondly, we can create the hypothesis and objective for our study. If we create hypothesis and objective, then only we'll get a clarity about the what kind of materials we are going to look for, what are my objective and what kind of materials I have to study, right? What kind of sources I have to visit after creating an assumption or hypothesis. We have to go through the various sources of the exploratory research. Next is conducting the research. Now you have got your hypothesis, you know your problem, you got your hypothesis, then you study accordingly. You search for the materials which are available either through books or through online or somewhere, or you through observation or survey. You study things and you can, conduct the research. You can do interviews or survey or online research. Okay. This is about your exploratory research. So exploratory research is a primary kind of research where every research has to go through the stage that exploratory research. Exploratory research is about understanding the problems or finding the facts more about our subject and the study. Okay, it is flexible, it is not structured, it is not time consuming, neither it is a costly type of research method. Every researcher has to go through this stage. Okay, it is not, the exploratory research will not give us a conclusion of our research or a result of research. It gives only the better idea or better understanding of the topic which we are going to study. Okay, that is about our research, exploratory research. Okay, I hope you have all understood. Thank you for listening to me. If you have not subscribed my YouTube channel, please subscribe for more updates on commerce and management subjects. Thank you, one and all.